Last game for the wild card. The last game we're going to be talking about. Seahawks versus Eagles. Coming off of a Seahawks loss and an Eagles win this last week.
This is a trap.
No, it's not.
It's 2 points. Why is it?
I don't know.
Give me a reason why the Seahawks aren't 6-point favorites.
Eagles have won 2 games in a row.
Well, Seahawks have been just
It's not.
losing.
It's also not in Seattle.
Yeah, it's in Philly,
It's in Philly.
which is crazy.
I thought that's stupid to me because
Seahawks needed
have
to win.
such a better record.
Well,
I know.
just because
If the Seahawks would have won, they would have jumped to the
Philly is first in their division,
That's the dumbest shit.
and that's why.
Mm-hmm.
And but Philly can be a scary team. I mean, they're just a power team. I mean, Carson Wentz will always just give his body up, and so everybody else on that team. I mean, they're gonna take hits. They
Well,
make
the line.
huge plays.
The line is 2, so
Yeah.
-2 for Seahawks. Eagles are dogs in Philly by 2 points, and the over is 46.
The last time the Seahawks and Eagles met, it was 17-9 Seahawks, and that was on 11-24. I think that's when the Seahawks had players because they're so injury
Yeah.
riddled right now. That's dangerous. I mean, I like the Seahawks. I was a Seahawks lover before everyone got hurt, and then everyone kind of just isn't playing, and now they had to get Marshawn Lynch to come in. I'm not a huge Marshawn Lynch.
Don't.
Stop.
Like,
Don't.
I don't like this move a lot.
What do you mean?
Like, why?
He scored a touchdown.
Like,
See that
was
cool
a
thing that he
huge
did?
leap. Huge
Yeah.
leap. But
you
he
see
also.
that guy almost punched the ball out. And he just barely dodged it. That's the reaction.
He didn't get like a full game either. You know?
I agree with that, but it also just seemed like and it's not because Marshawn Lynch is bad. I think that the O-line is bad because they're not the same O-line that it was 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
There were multiple runs where he the hole should be right here, and instead it was 2 or 3 guys on the other team stopping you. So
Well, don't they have isn't it like their left tackle out or
Yeah,
something?
left guard.
Left guard. That's it. Yeah.
which is a pretty big position. Pretty much your O-line has to be healthy and it has to be regular starters for everything to work in the running game because they all need to know which way to push things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Russ can scramble. Seahawks -2, I think, is the only bet you could take here.
I don't know.
Unless you want to go under.
I'm kind of thinking Philly here.
The reason why I don't like the Seahawks is because that penalty at the end of the game was so bad that it might just be in their heads forever.
No, I think they'd get over that.
Why did that happen though? Russ just needed a quarterback sneak it in. He could have done a quick run through, but instead you spike the ball. You take way too much time, and then for no reason, I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
It seemed like the play clock went really fast.
But it didn't. I think that it not only was an afterthought for the viewer, but for the actual players. They were like, oh, we have so much time, but in reality, you had 35 seconds to get on the line.
It was for everybody. I mean, everyone looked just confused when that happened.
Pete Carroll had his gum chewing face. He's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
that was so surprising, and that's why they lost the game. Other than the refs kind of screwing them, but
I mean, the refs missed the pass interference call in the end zone.
But they had the M word, Jack. And the
Also,
M
I
word's
still
gone.
think that when he had the ball like this and he was on the ground and he went like that and his shoulder touched, I think this was over.
His butt was already on the ground.
I had that same bet, and I don't think it was over. I mean, you can look at it 1,000 times, and I don't think he ever crossed.
You know what was the
line.
But
scariest
the important thing to note is that the Seahawks could have and probably should have won that game.
Yes.
So that's true.
Yes.
Against the 49ers.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was the most scared last night when you put a group message in, a safety covers us. Because I was like, oh my God, please don't get a safety. Because I had the 49ers.
Yeah.
And the thought of them just taking a purpose safety was the scariest thing in the world.
I mean, I turned the game off, and I didn't even think about. Once they were down, no touchdown, I'm like, fuck this. I'm watching something else, and then Jack just started going off.
Yeah, well, he sent 7 messages.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, that's right, they can. And I immediately turned it back on, and then just to see
Jimmy just do
a QB sneak, and
Safety would have been so good right there.
I would have been.
Oh my gosh.
I would have never bet the 49ers again. That would have been the last time.
I will never bet the 49ers.
I think they are good.
For the rest of this, no, I don't think so. I think the Seahawks definitely could have beat them. I mean, they should have and could have beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Seahawks are going to beat them, and they're 2-point favorites against the Eagles, like how good really are the 49ers?
Well, Seahawks beat them before in the regular season. They won overtime, if you remember that game. But that was, I mean,
the 49ers are a good team.
49ers are a good team. They've had a lot of close games that they've just won out. So, I mean, it could be a toss-up. But
we're not talking about that game. We're talking about
we're not.
Seahawks, Eagles. You're taking Eagles. You're taking
taking
Seahawks.
Eagles.
You're taking Eagles. I'm going to wait on the over. I like the over. I think that
46.
Yeah, I think it'll go. It's 45 and a half current.
Oh, is it 45 right now?
Yeah.
Wow, that just changed in the last.
Yeah, I think
going
that
down.
it might go
45
down
minutes
to like
down.
43. I like 43 because I think Carson Wentz can put up 20 points, and I think that Russ can put up 20 to 35.
So you think the Seahawks will win?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't feel confident in that. I think that they will score points because it's Russ. Even when the 49ers were up 2 touchdowns, I was like, Russ is going to find a way. And they did.
Yeah, they did.
they did.
Seahawks -2.
It's at Philly, though. Those dirt bags.
They're gonna throw batteries. It's disgusting.
I mean, it is.
You hate to be from Philly, honestly. You must.
No, I mean, you kind of... If
No.
you embrace it, you're probably cool with that.
I would never
You
embrace
can't
it.
embrace that. It's
Yeah,
so
you can.
dirtbag.
You
Oh,
can embrace anything. We're from
disgusting.
Chicago. We're just
what are we?
bullies.
How many bullies?
Oh, no, we're not bullies.
Have you ever bullied people?
Since when?
Never.
Who has ever said the Midwest were bullies?
I mean, No, we're not Broad Street bullies. That's fucking Philly.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What?
This is south of
No, there's
I-80
something
thing.
about Chicago where it's like the city of broad shoulders and...
Monsters of the Midway?
Monsters
I
of the
mean, well, that's
Midway.
about it.
That's talking about
Madhouse,
that's talking about the football team.
Yeah, their all-star defense.
I mean, well, remember we talked to that guy from Hawaii when we were in San Francisco, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are from Chicago. You guys like to drink a lot and fight people." That's the perception.
That's because people think that everyone in Chicago carries a gun and kills everyone, but that's just like not true.
Well, it's not true that everyone from Philly is a scumbag.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know many Philly people.
It's not true when they stereotype against me, but when I stereotype against another group, it's 100% true.
Didn't we drink with someone from Philly from your work?
Oh, Brett Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
you didn't
from
have to put his name out, but okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a scumbag?
No,
Yeah,
he
he's
was
a really
he was
nice
a
guy.
great guy.
See,
Great
like
guy.
there are good.
But he might be
people
from the suburbs, you know.
Well, I mean,
actually
that's still Philly.
lives in Philly, but I think he's from somewhere else.
Oh, he's probably. Oh,
He's a commuter.
he's not from there. You could tell he's not from there
He's
too.
not. He's not. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, there are worse cities than Philly.
Like what?
Like where?
Vancouver.
Vancouver? What?
Who has ever shit on Vancouver like that? It's a melting pot.
Do you remember the 2012 Stanley Cup Finals when they burnt that city to the ground?
No, I didn't watch that.
After they lost Game 7, they literally rioted for days.
Yeah, but they're not throwing batteries at people. Like
They
for
burned
nothing.
down buildings.
Yeah, but that's different.
They burned police cars.
Yeah,
They
but-
attacked.
Philly people throw batteries on a Tuesday.